Hey everybody, Dr. David Evans here. I'm so happy to have all of you watching with us on the PIC TV Network, a special interview, something like a podcast. We have Dana Renee on. And Dana, tell the world, who is Dana Renee?
Well, thank you for having me, Doctor. My name is Miss Dana Renee. I'm a Washington, D.C. Ward 5 third generation Native, a community activist, a sister, a mother, and one of many black soldiers out here trying to do this work, as well as a musician. So I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me. And I'm looking forward to a wonderful interview with you today.
Hey, thank you, Dana. You know, I heard you came out of Largo High School. I got family members who came out of Largo. That's a big beautiful thing.
I did. Largo Lions from 99 represent.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You know, it's a lot of people watching right now, watching the PIC TV Network Spotlight, and we're featuring today Dana Renee. She's a rap artist. She's been in the rap business since she was like, what, 9 years old?
Yeah, I wrote my first rap when I was 9 years old. And back then we were still living in D.C. back on D Street across from Eastgate. So I wrote my first rap when I was 9, representing Eastgate. But then started recording more professionally toward my teenage years. I was 15 or 18 years old. And then connected with Wisdom Speaks in 2003. So.
Wow, that's big. You know, I'm always excited to hear young people doing positive things. You know, you're in the music industry, and you know, singing is your gift, your talent, your abilities. You've been doing it since you was young. What we're gonna do, Dana? We're gonna take a commercial break. We're gonna come back. Some more people watching. Dana Renee, she is on today. We're gonna be right back right after this. So we're happy again. Dana Renee is on with us today. Those who are watching our PIC TV network, we want to thank you for watching today. Put in your chat box, put in there. Dana, let's talk a little bit about, you know, your family. You know, you grew up in Maryland. Talk about your family.
Indeed. My family really got to start in 4-5 Washington, D.C. When my grandparents arrived in the 1950s. My grandfather actually built his house in D.C. with his own hands back in 1953. And he and my grandmother made a lot of ground here in terms of community work and athletic work. Being A&T commissioners, they started the Woodbridge Pioneers Sports and Track Program. It just laid a lot of groundwork for us to follow. And then following behind my father, Charles Skip McDaniel, who was in the Hall of Fame at Curl High School and played alongside NBA great Eddie Jordan. My father too is a community activist and has done community work here in D.C. and Ward 5. So I followed in those footsteps, and I too am a Washington, D.C. community activist here, trying to put in the work to save my people. It's a lot of work to be done, so the work goes on, of course. But from 89 to 99, my family moved to Largo. There were a lot of families in D.C. back at that time trying to escape the crime and what was happening with crack cocaine in our city, and my parents were included. So they made that exodus to PG County like a lot of black families did. And my sister and I, my sister Dawn McDaniel, shout out to her and her son Doug McDaniel, who's doing his thing over at Paul VI. We moved to Largo and we did our schooling there. And
And
actually, our
actually,
home
our
full
home full
closed.
closed.
Although we
Although
left
we
the
left
pain and
pain and
trauma,
trauma,
DC, we took
DC,
it
we
with
took it
us.
with us.
My mother
My
was
mother was
addicted to
addicted
crack
to crack
cocaine, and so
cocaine,
my
and so my
family went
family
through a
went
lot of
through a lot of
trauma
trauma
because of that.
because of that.
So in
So in
'99, we
'99,
came
we
back
came
to
back to
DC
DC
and got
and got
ourselves
ourselves
regrounded here,
regrounded here,
and we've been
and we've
back
been
ever
back ever
since.
since.
Happy to be
Happy to be
contributing
contributing
to the
to the
community
community
here.
here.
So in
So
terms
in
of
terms of
family, I just
family, I
shouted
just
out a
shouted
few
out a few
relatives,
relatives,
and
and
then
then
of
of
course
course
I'm now a
I'm now
mother
a
to
mother
a
to a
2-year-old
2-year-old
daughter.
daughter.
Her name
Her
is
name
Debbie
is Debbie
Renee.
Renee.
My mother,
My
who was
mother, who was
Deborah
Deborah
Renee,
Renee,
Debbie
Deborah
Renee in
lost in
2016
2016
after her
after
long
her long
battle
battle
with her
with her
addiction.
addiction.
And so
And
I've
so
named
I've
my
named my
daughter after
daughter
that.
after
And happy
that. Happy
birthday to you,
birthday to
baby
you,
Debbie.
baby
She
Debbie.
just
She
turned
just
2
turned
years
2
old
years
on May
old on May
23rd.
23rd.
So
So
thank you for
thank you
giving
for
me a
giving me a
chance
chance
to shout
to
out the
shout out the
family
family
today.
today. Yeah, I'm excited always when I hear young people. You've been through a lot. Just to hear your story and to see you singing is one of your gifts, your talents and abilities to sing and to rap and to put that out there is an amazing blessing. And we're happy for you to be on the PIC TV Network Spotlighting you tonight. People are watching literally all over the world. We have 3 music channels. One is the Music World channel. One is the Music Room channel. And we're excited about you, being on our showcase tonight, telling people who Dana Renee is. The whole world needs to hear your story, and I can tell by just talking to you, you've been through a lot, but the person who's been through the most can tell the most, can help the most, they can reach the most.
Yes,
Yes,
indeed. They
indeed.
say the
They say the
wounded is
wounded is
the
the more
more
evolved.
evolved.
So
So I hope
yeah. Yeah. Hey, talk about the love of your life, your 2-year-old baby girl who just had a birthday. Talk about the love of your life. How you feel to be a mom? Just Mother's Day just passed a couple of weeks ago.
that it was really
It was really
groundbreaking and life
groundbreaking and life
changing for
changing
me.
for me.
I've been a
I've
mother
been a mother
figure
figure
all my
all
life
my
since
life since
9 years
9 years
old when
old when,
challenges took
challenges
over
took
with my
over with my
family, and I had
family,
to
and I
be
had to
more
be more
mature at a young
mature at a
age
young
than
age
I
than I
expected. So
expected. So
I've mothered
I've
a lot
mothered
of
a lot of
people over
people
my
over
years.
my
So to
years. So
become
to
a
become
mother
a mother
myself for the
myself
first
for the
time,
first time,
I thought I knew what
I
it
knew
would
what it
be
would
like.
be
I thought
like.
I
I
would
thought
be
I would be
prepared,
prepared,
but
but
you can
you
never
can never
truly be
truly be
prepared. So it was
prepared. So it's
definitely life
definitely life
changing.
changing.
Debbie was
Debbie was
born.
born.
My
My
birthday is
birthday is
November
November
23rd,
23rd,
and she was
and she was
born on May
born on May
23rd, which is
23rd, which
6
is
months.
6
So
months.
she's
So
my
she's
polar
my polar
opposite
opposite
in my
in my
zodiac.
zodiac.
We 6 months
We 6 months
apart
apart
to the
to
day.
the day.
So and she was
And she
also
was
born
also
at
born at
314,
314,
which is
which
the
is the
pi, circumference of the
circumference of the
circle. So
circle.
she
So she
represents
represents
a lot
a
for me
lot
in
for me
terms
in
of
terms of
dualities and being
dualities and
full
being full
circle
circle
and being
and being
reincarnate, because
reincarnate, because
name
the name
Renee means
Renee means
rebirth.
rebirth.
So for my
So for
mother to
my
be
mother to
Deborah
be Deborah
Renee, and she
Renee,
was
and she
born
was
on
born
one
on
two
one
three,
two three,
and for me
and
to
for me
be
to be
Dana Renee
Dana
born
Renee
on
born
one
on
one
one
two
one
three,
two three,
and then my
and then
daughter
my
Debbie
daughter
Renee
Debbie
born on
Renee born
five
on
two
five
three.
two
All of
three.
those
All of
things
those
are
things are
relevant to me and
relevant to me and
powerful to me.
powerful to
So
me. So
Debbie's full
Debbie's full
circle.
circle.
She's given
She's
me
given
more
me more
purpose than I
purpose than I
understood that I
understood that I
had here
here
in this
in
world.
this
So
world.
I'm
So
looking
I'm
forward to
looking
making
forward
a
to
mark
making a
that she
mark
can
that she
follow.
can
Or like
follow.
my
Or like
father
my
said,
father said,
making sure I
set
set the table
the
for her
table for her
is my new
is my
goal.
new goal.
I
Wow.
got a
I
little
got a
rap I
little rap
wrote
I wrote
that say,
that say,
my daughter's
my daughter's
priority got to
priority
make
got to
sure her
make sure her
supper's
supper's
straight.
straight.
So
So
that's my
that's my
focus.
focus. Wow. Yeah, I could tell, you've been reaching a lot of folk, you got a lot of passion, because, when you look back, and see how far you come through and what you go through, your messages and your music and, putting it out there. And I just love the wisdom that you have, Dana and Renee, looking at you and speaking with you. I can feel the love, right, with us talking today. I can feel so much love, that you have for your family, for your baby, for your music. Let's talk about your education goals. Are you considering to do even more in the education arena?
Well, I already had
Well,
my
I already had
bachelor's
my
degree,
bachelor's degree.
and in terms
Wow.
of
And in terms
education,
of
I work
education, I work
in a
in
field
a field where in child
where I have the
development, where I have the
opportunity to
opportunity to
provide
provide
information and
information and
resources
resources
to
to
community
community
residents.
residents.
In the
In the
past, my
past,
career
my
was
career was
focused on
focused
working
on
with
working
youth,
with youth,
but now I
but
work
now
more
I
with the
work more with the
community at
community at
large. So in
large.
terms
So
of
in terms of
education, my
education,
focus
my
is
focus
more
is more
providing
providing
resources and
resources and
opportunities to my
opportunities to my
people,
people,
especially those who
especially
have
those who
not
have not
received
received
those
those
resources and
resources and
opportunities in the
opportunities in the
past.
past.
I think
I
another
think
layer
another
of
layer of
education that's
education that's
important right now
important
is
right now is
financial
financial
education.
education.
So I'm
So
really
I'm really
promoting
promoting
financial
financial
education for
education for
myself, for my
myself, for my
circle,
circle,
and
and
for the
for
people
the
that I
people that
touch,
I
for the
touch,
people
for the
that I
people
work
that I
with,
work with,
for my
for
people
my
that I
people
work
that
with
I
on a
work with on
regular
a regular
basis,
basis,
to teach,
to teach,
economic
economic
intelligence,
intelligence,
and what that
and what
looks
that
like,
looks like,
and what
and what
abundance looks
abundance
like, and
looks
what
like, and
growth
what
looks
growth
like
looks like
economically and
economically and
financially. So
financially. So
that's the new
that's the
layer
new
of
layer of
education I'm
education I'm
focused on, and
focused
I'm
on, and I'm
encouraging
encouraging
others
others
around me
around me
to
to
invest in
invest in
for
for
themselves.
themselves.
And in terms
And
of
in terms of
myself
myself
returning to
returning to
school, shit,
school,
I've been
shit,
out of
I've been out
college
of college
almost 20
almost 20
years, Dr.
years,
Evans.
Dr.
So
Evans. So ain't
ain't no
ain't
more.
no
My
more.
next
My
focus of
next focus of
education is this
education is
daughter
this
of mine,
daughter of mine,
and
and
which
which
she's
she's
slated for. I
slated
really
for. I
would like
really
to
would
see
like to see
her in a
her in a
bilingual
bilingual
institution. So
institution. So
that's a big
that's a
goal
big
for me.
goal for me. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm so happy. You know, I love to speak with young people who achieve their educational goals. I'm a pusher. I'm a advocate of that. My son, Stephen Evans, he's in Hollywood, California. He's out there with Post Malone. He does some things with J Lo. He was on the late night show several times. Just the last one that they just had. Yeah, he's out there doing some big things with Kanye West. Stephen Evans is he's doing some major things on the big stage out there in California with the biggest stars in Hollywood.
Oh, that's dope.
That's dope.
Congratulations to you, Dr.
Yeah, it's just Steve. He's holding it down. I'm gonna hook you up with him, and also my youngest son Amos. He's a graduate of Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh.
Oh wow,
wonderful. Yeah, he sings a lot. He does a lot of things in the gospel arena. But I love when you're saying you have your BA, your bachelor's, and you're giving back and giving back to the community. A lot of people don't understand. I want you to talk about this for a minute, Dana. How important it is not just to rely on your music gift. Some people, it's a drummer, a keyboard player, or a singer, and that's all they do. They just stop right there. How important it is, Dana, to go forward and get your degree and walk across that stage and have it in your hand.
I think it's critically important, but it's only important if that's your destiny. Now, I do not recommend walking across that stage and putting yourself in an immense amount of debt. Either because I've watched many of my black people walk across that stage, walk right into debt. Many of them are still in debt. So I only suggest college if you went for free like I did, and get yourself scholarship. So if you do have a talent, you use that talent, and you hone. And even if it's academic, because I went on an academic scholarship, you hone in on that talent and you earn yourself a free education. And if the free education isn't an opportunity, then maybe explore another talent of yours that may not require for you to put yourself in that high level of debt. Maybe there's a class or certification or vocation, especially for my black boys who are driven out of the educational sector. They turned off from education at an early age. So I would prefer my black boys be touching something and learning how to touch and do, because those things can elevate them. Those things can save their lives. So they turned off by 8 years old as far as education. So although I did use education as a tool for myself, I do not lean on it as the only way to success. I only promote education if it's your hustle. If it's your hustle. If it's not your hustle, I don't recommend it, because you'll be spending your life making $50,000 a year trying to pay back a $200,000 debt to go to college just to get a job to pay back for college. And I watch my black people fall into that all the time. So often that's all we offer. If you don't go to college, then you done messed up. That's absolutely not true. The vocational individuals who go through and get trades often make a whole lot more money than those of us who don't walk across stages. So, and that's the reason I didn't go back to get my master's degree, because I've been invested in my career almost 30 years. So that's a PhD within itself. And when you get on those kind of pipelines, your career can go just as far as if you did have a doctorate or a master's. So what I recommend is find your path. Find your path and map it out for yourself. Have a plan A and a plan B. And you pursue it with persistence. But do what's your hustle. Do what your talent or your skill, something that you're interested in or something that you love. If not, then it's a total waste and an investment in yourself.
Yeah. And I'm an advocate of that. And I'm going to put a little twist in there too, Dana, because I wanted you to speak a lot more towards the people who are one-dimensional. See, because you already achieved certain achievements in your timeline as far as school and education. I'm talking about the people who just have one gift. I'm going to make it to the NBA. I'm going to make it to be an NFL star. I'm going to make it to Hollywood and be the next best thing since, whoever. I wanted you to speak to also towards the balance of it, because sometimes we get thinking that we're going to be the it factor and not knowing that you can use the talents and gifts and abilities that God give you and not be just stuck in one thing.
I think that's the catch, Dr. Evans. I think it's about exposure and exploration. Oftentimes, we're not exposed to different opportunities to even know what else we may be good at. So what I would encourage is, as soon as possible, hopefully as adults, we create these opportunities for our children. But expose your children to every sport, every science, every art, animals, reptiles, geometry, the stars. And when you find that, and that goes back to that previous statement, they'll find that thing that they are good at, that they love, or they're interested in, that they can then create a path for themselves. So that, like you said, you're not limited to one thing. You create a plan A, plan B, and often a plan C. And those things again are built on things you're interested in, good at, or that you love. So that when an opportunity presents itself, one of those three things that have you prepared. If you've been exploring and exposed to those things. So yes, do explore more than that one thing you may be good at. Master more than one thing. Find plan A's, B's, and C's for yourself that are viable, that aren't just shots in the dark, that actually have tangibles that you can touch. Real step 1, step 2, step 3 that you can line up. So yeah, I absolutely agree, especially if it's just sports or just music. Because so often that's all we're offered. So if you do have a dream and you got a plan A and all it is sports and music, you absolutely have not explored enough. Because even LeBron James is touching more than just basketball.
That's right.
Now, we're watching our athletes touch everything. We're watching our actors and actresses touch everything. 50 Cent now is known for his energy drinks. And Go Shorty, it's your birthday. So franchise yourself, explore and expand your toolbox. You never know which one you might use. You're going to need when you get to a particular bump in the road over a particular opportunity, presents itself.
Yeah, man, this is awesome. Dana, I'm excited about hearing you, hearing your mind, hearing your maturity, hearing your gifts, your talents and ability. It's awesome. We're going to come right back right after this commercial. Everybody who's watching on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, watching us on the PIC TV Network, we're talking to a young lady who is a gift, has gifts, talents, and ability, who is out on Main Street doing great things, Dana Renee. And we're going to come right back with some more information. Bring somebody in, to this broadcast right now. You're watching and listening to the PIC TV Network. And we're going to come right back right after this.
We've all been hurt at some point, even abandoned. Many of us have done the hurting ourselves. We get to the point where we don't trust anyone, nor do we feel worthy of being loved by anyone. Then there's that one person who just doesn't give up on loving you. Their love is unconditional. Their love stays long enough for you to heal. And then they promise to never leave. That's love you can count on. God's love.
Everybody watching PIC TV Network Spotlight, we are so happy to have our special guest on with us right now, and she is a gift to our DMV and to the world. Dana Renee is on with us today, and we're excited. You know, she has a baby, a 2-year-old baby. She's a proud mom. She's a rapper. She's been doing this since she was 9 years old. She has her degree, and she's giving back to the community with her degree. I'm going to say that again. She is out of Lago High School. Shout out to Lago, all the Lago fans out there. And I'm just happy. I'm always happy to talk to young people, you know. And I love when you're saying, Dana, about my people. I love when you keep saying my people. That means there's a bond. You have not forgotten, you know, who you represent and who you stand for, our people, you know. So I really, really am impressed by just the knowledge that you're sharing right where you are today. And I know, you know, you got the baby over there and taking care of the baby, but you still want to come and say something on the network today. Dana, talk a little bit about, you know, I know we're celebrating George Floyd's year of his life being taken. Dana, how do you feel when you see our one of our brothers' soldiers go down like that? You still there, Dana? Yeah, I was just wanting to bring Dana in. You know, we were talking about just the information about how she represents people, and you know, the information Dana was sharing was just amazing. The knowledge, the gifts, the talents, and abilities that she has. Dana, you still there? You still there, Dana? I think she might have went to check on the baby right quick. But those who are watching the PIC TV Network, want to thank you for watching our network today. We're excited about the information that we're sharing. You know, we want everybody to be in tune with what's going on. That's why we have these PIC TV Network Spotlights. And this young lady, Dana Renee, has spoken well. You know, so proud of her comments, her words. And she was told me earlier she was just putting the baby to sleep, and she was watching a kid right quick, and she had to come out and do this interview. I wanted her to say something. We're going to do part two of the interview. We're going to come back and do part two. But I wanted to thank all of you guys who checking us out on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, and also those who you know, working with our music stations on the PIC TV Network. Isaiah Thomas, I know he had something to do, and those others who are watching today. Always remember, you know, God has a gift for everybody. We just have to find that gift, and your gift will make room for itself, and also your gift will make the world a better place. Once you showcase what you have, and always remember who you are. What you are is God's gift to you. What you become is your gift to God. You know, so this is an amazing opportunity for us to speak into the lives of those who are on. If you want to be a part of the PIC TV Network Spotlight, you can get in touch with us. We would love to have you on. We have 60 channels. You can email the PIC TV Network. We're looking for talents to people with gifts, talents, and abilities. We have 60 channels on right now. We're connected with TikTok, Clubhouse. We're connected with YouTube. We're connected with so many people. We have we're adding new shows and programs even as we're speaking right now. And not only are we on in the United States, we're beaming our presentations all over the world. France, we just talked to some people in Clubhouse. They will be interviewing from France, Colombia, Mexico, Guatemala, United Kingdom, Germany, Panama. We already connected with all of these great people in Clubhouse and setting up interviews. We're really almost a month, 1 month, or almost a month and a half with interviews packing up with people calling us. And you're going to be seeing more and more presentations on the PIC TV network as we grow. And I'm excited about all of you who been a part of our channels and our shows and our programs as we bring to you more. So this is Dr. David Evans. We'll come back a little more with some information to share with you in our next program. Thank you for your time, everybody. Stay blessed and stay safe. Bye-bye.
We've all been hurt at some point, even abandoned. Many of us have done the hurting ourselves. We get to the point where we don't trust anyone, nor do we feel worthy of being loved by anyone. Then there's that one person who just doesn't give up on loving you. Their love is unconditional. Their love stays long enough for you to heal. And then they promise to never leave. That's love you can count on. God's love.